She was called the voice of a generation, a woman whose words carried truth, pain, and power. Lauryn Hill didn't just make music, she made history. From dominating the charts, with the Fugees, to winning 5 Grammys in one night with her iconic album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Lauryn became a legend before she was even 25. But then she disappeared. What happened to Lauryn Hill? Why did she walk away from fame at the peak of her career? And what does her life look like today? In this documentary, we uncover the untold story of Lauryn Hill's rise, her struggles, her mysterious exit from the spotlight, and the unique lifestyle she chose instead. This is Lauryn Hill, the woman, the myth, the legend. Lauryn Noel Hill was born on May 26, 1975, in South Orange, New Jersey, to a musically gifted family. Her father, a computer consultant, and her mother, an English teacher, raised Lauryn and her brother in a household where music was always present. Her dad played the piano, her mom sang in the church choir, and Lauryn quickly soaked it all in. Even as a child, Lauryn stood out. She had a powerful voice that seemed far beyond her years. At just 13, she was already performing in talent shows, singing the Star-Spangled Banner at sporting events, and captivating crowds with her raw talent. But Lauryn wasn't only a singer, she was a natural performer. In high school, she acted in school plays and even landed a role on the TV soap opera As the World Turns. Her love for both music and acting made her a standout talent, and it was clear that Lauryn was destined for greatness. She grew up surrounded by the cultural melting pot of the East Coast. Hip-hop, reggae, gospel, and soul all influenced her early style. At home, she studied artists like Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, Bob Marley, and Nina Simone, drawing inspiration from their messages of strength, love, and resistance. From an early age, Lauryn Hill wasn't just dreaming of success, she was preparing to change music forever. Lauryn Hill's destiny shifted when she teamed up with Pras Michel, her high school friend, and later Wyclef Jean. Together, they formed a group originally called Translator Crew, which soon evolved into the Fugees. At first, they struggled to find their place in the competitive 90s hip-hop scene. Their debut album, Blunted on Reality 1994, didn't make much noise, but Lauryn's unique voice, mixing soulful singing with razor-sharp rap, began to grab attention. She wasn't just another rapper, she was versatile, powerful, and authentic. Everything changed with their second album, The Score 1996. The project became a global phenomenon, selling over 22 million copies worldwide. Songs like Killing Me Softly showcase Lauryn's unmatched vocals, while tracks like Ready or Not and Fugees cemented the group's status as hip-hop royalty. Lauryn Hill was the heart of the Fugees. Her soulful delivery gave their music depth and emotion that connected with millions. She became a star, appearing on magazine covers, TV shows, and red carpets. Suddenly, Lauryn wasn't just a singer in a group, she was becoming an icon in her own right. But while the Fugees were breaking records, behind the scenes, tensions grew. Personal and creative differences, especially between Lauryn and Wyclef, made the group unstable. By the late 90s, the Fugees had broken up, and Lauryn was ready to step into her solo destiny. After the Fugees split, Lauryn Hill poured her heart and soul into her solo career. In 1998, she released her groundbreaking debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The project was more than music. It was a cultural revolution, blending hip-hop, soul, reggae, and R&B. Lauryn created a sound that was deeply personal and universally powerful. The album touched on themes of love, motherhood, faith, heartbreak, and the struggles of being a black woman in the music industry. Songs like Do Wop That Thing, X Factor, and Everything Is Everything became instant classics. The world responded with overwhelming love. The album sold millions, topping charts across the globe. At the 1999 Grammy Awards, Lauryn made history by winning 5 Grammys in a single night, including Album of the Year, the first hip-hop album ever to earn that honor. But The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill wasn't just about sales or awards, it was about impact. Lauryn's lyrics inspired a generation. Her voice became a symbol of strength, spirituality, and truth. She wasn't just an entertainer, she was a messenger. At just 23 years old, Lauryn Hill had reached a level of fame and influence that most artists only dream of. She was on top of the world, but the higher she rose, the heavier the weight became. At the peak of her success, Lauryn Hill shocked the world. Instead of chasing more fame, more albums, and more tours, she walked away. Many fans couldn't understand why. Behind the scenes, Lauryn was battling intense industry pressure. Record labels, the media, and even fans place heavy expectations on her. The constant scrutiny, combined with the stress of fame, started to take a toll on her mental and emotional health. She also faced personal struggles. Her relationship with Wyclef Jean had ended painfully, and Lauryn was starting a family with Rowan Marley, son of reggae legend Bob Marley. She wanted peace, privacy, and the freedom to raise her children without the glare of the spotlight. By the early 2000s, Lauryn retreated from mainstream music. She appeared occasionally, performing at intimate concerts, but her public image became more mysterious. In 2002, she released an MTV Unplugged performance that was raw and stripped down, just Lauryn, her guitar, and her truth. The performance revealed her vulnerability and struggles, but also her strength and determination to stay authentic. Critics were divided, but Lauryn's message was clear. She was no longer interested in playing by the industry's rules. She chose spirituality, family, and self-expression over fame and money. This decision made her one of the most mysterious figures in music. Fans kept asking, "Where is Lauryn Hill? Why won't she come back?" But Lauryn was on her own journey, one that few could truly understand. Lauryn Hill's life away from the spotlight has been just as fascinating as her music. After stepping back from the industry, she focused heavily on her family. Lauryn has 6 children, 5 of them with Rowan Marley, son of reggae icon Bob Marley. Being a mother became her greatest priority, and she often spoke about how motherhood gave her purpose beyond fame. Her lifestyle reflects her spiritual and conscious mindset. Lauryn has always been deeply connected to her faith, blending Christian beliefs with Rastafarian philosophy. She sees her music as a form of ministry, using it to uplift and guide rather than just entertain. Financially, Lauryn's life has seen ups and downs. Despite her massive success, she has faced tax troubles and legal battles, even serving a short prison sentence in 2013. But through it all, Lauryn has remained resilient. She values freedom, integrity, and truth over material wealth. Lauryn isn't the type of celebrity who flaunts mansions or luxury cars. Instead, she lives a quiet, grounded lifestyle, often retreating from the public eye. When she does appear, it's usually for powerful performances or causes she believes in. To her, authenticity is everything. Lauryn Hill has shown that true richness comes not from money or fame, but from family, faith, and living according to your own truth. Even though Lauryn Hill stepped away from the mainstream spotlight, her influence and artistry continue to generate income. As of recent estimates, her net worth is around $8 to $10 million. This comes mainly from her music royalties, touring, and special performances. Her debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, still sells to this day and is considered one of the most iconic albums in music history. Streaming platforms, licensing, and re-releases keep the royalties flowing in, proving that her art has everlasting value. Lauryn has also earned money through live tour. Even though she performs less frequently than many artists, her concerts are highly sought after. Tickets often sell out because fans see her shows as rare, once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Business-wise, Lauryn hasn't invested heavily in flashy ventures. Unlike many celebrities who dive into fashion lines or liquor brands, Lauryn keeps her focus on music, family, and spirituality. Her business moves are more subtle strategic performances, collaborations, and maintaining control of her legacy. Her biggest investment has been in herself and her children, ensuring they grow up with a foundation of culture, education, and independence. Lauryn Hill has shown that success isn't always about chasing billions, but about preserving integrity while still securing stability. Lauryn Hill may have released only one studio album, but her impact on music and culture is immeasurable. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is often ranked among the greatest albums of all time, inspiring generations of artists across hip-hop, R&B, reggae, and soul. Artists like Beyoncé, Drake, Alicia Keys, J. Cole, Rihanna, and Kanye West have all credited Lauryn as an influence. Her ability to seamlessly blend rap and singing paved the way for the modern era of artists who mix both styles. Today, we see her fingerprints in almost every corner of the music industry. Beyond the sound, Lauryn's lyrics carried weight. She addressed love, faith, identity, race, and female empowerment in ways that still resonate. Her unapologetic authenticity encouraged countless artists, especially women, to speak their truth without compromise. Lauryn also became a symbol of artistic independence. By walking away from fame at her peak, she challenged the music industry's control and redefined what success means. She proved that protecting your spirit, values, and family is just as important as breaking records. In culture, Lauryn Hill stands as more than just a musician. She is a voice of resistance, healing, and empowerment. Her influence extends beyond music into fashion, spirituality, and activism. Her legacy, not just being one of the greatest female artists ever, but being one of the greatest artists, period. Lauryn Hill's story is one of brilliance, courage, and mystery. She rose from a small town girl in New Jersey to becoming one of the most celebrated artists of all time. With the Fugees, she changed hip-hop. With the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, she changed the entire music industry. But Lauryn's true greatness wasn't just in her voice or her words, it was in her decision to live life on her own terms. While others chased fame and fortune, Lauryn chose authenticity, family, and spiritual freedom. She sacrificed being constantly in the spotlight to protect her soul, and that's what makes her legendary. Even today, Lauryn Hill remains a powerful figure, whether on stage, in interviews, or simply through the timeless music she created. Her influence is everlasting. She taught us that sometimes, the greatest success is not in how much you achieve in the world's eyes, but in staying true to yourself. Lauryn Hill may have stepped away from the spotlight, but her light has never dimmed. She is, and always will be, an icon of truth, love, and artistry. This is Lauryn Hill, the legend who gave us music, gave us truth, and reminded us all of the power of authenticity.